Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm Low Scroll Tom, and today I'm going to be going over a few things that you may or may not have known about Clash of Clans. I got a few tips, I got a few facts, so stick around. Alright guys, so if you're like me, you're an old school cat. You've been playing for multiple years. You know, you're that veteran that's been around for a long time. You've seen it all, you know it all. There's absolutely nothing about Clash you have not heard of. But I can tell you, I'm here today. I got one thing on this list that you may not know. And if I show you that one thing, I need you to smash that like button, comment down below what that one thing was. All right, so let's go ahead and jump into fact number one. If you move an idle builder huts in the home village, you will reveal a sleeping builder. So as you can see, all my builders are taking a nap. They're all lazy. They're done with their job. We're waiting for Town Hall 14. I'm gonna go ahead and move this guy's hut. He's asleep. He has nothing else to do. So there you go. Builder hut, move it out the way. You reveal the sleeping builder. Same applies to the master builder. He has nothing left to do. My builder base is 100%. So he's been taking a long nap, waiting for 14 to come out. We need Supercell to release that 14. All right, so fact number two. Hog Riders resemble Mr. T, and if you kick Mr. T in the nuts, I bet it'll sound a little something like this. Hog Rider! Alright, so fact number three. Hero icons extend when you deploy a hero. So if you can see here, my heroes are about the same height. When I drop my queen, her icon extended downward just a tad, and her arrow, or her bow and arrow, became visible. And as the attack progresses, you'll see when I drop my king, as of right now, it's his chest up to his crown. But once he's dropped, his gauntlet appears. And I've never seen this before. And this was my motivation behind this video. When I saw this is what made me want to make this video. So as you can see, I'm going to drop my king. His gauntlet is going to appear and his icon extends just a little bit more. Same applies to the Royal Champion. Her shield is not visible yet. When I drop her, her shield becomes visible, and then the Grand Warden, his outfit becomes a little bit more visible when he gets dropped. So if you want to see this full attack, I'll put it at the end of this video so you can see me smash on this base. But hero icons extend upon deployment. Alright, so fact number four. Back in the day, you had to rearm all your traps. You had to rearm your X-Bow, you had to rearm your Eagle, and you had to rearm your Inferno Towers. If you did not, they sat idly by while people would come in and take your loot and destroy your village. So just in case you did not know, they made that change in one of these past recent updates where as long as you get online, everything gets rearmed for free. But back in the day, you had to get on if you wanted to protect your village and rearm that with loot. Whoa. Alright, enough facts. Show me your tips. Here's a few things that you guys may use to help better your gameplay. Tip number one, unlock the first available discounts from your new season challenges before spending your loot you earned from your previous season challenges. So if you look, there's typically a 10% boost, and you can normally unlock that by completing one or two challenges from the new season before you can spend all that loot, and then you can save 10% on your new purchases by doing so. Alright, so tip number two, use a Hog Rider or a Giant to pull the enemy clan castle troops. A lot of people don't do this. They just tend to go in there full force and take down the CC. But as you can see, there is a white line that the clan castle reaches. And if you can get a troop within that range, it will pull out the troops that are in the enemy clan castle. And you can draw them out to the side, kill them off when you're not in the line of fire, and then move on in with your attack. So I'm going to show a quick example here. I got my Giant coming in. He's going to get in that white line range. He's going to pull the enemy CC out, which in this case were all bowlers. And then I'm going to use an archer to pull these bowlers outside of the base so I can take them down outside of the line of fire. So drop a poison, and I just want to keep them in the poison, slowly doing damage on them. And then they'll go down. I wasted about 6 troop space and a poison spell. And just like that, the enemy CC is done. Alright, so tip number three, while you're farming, if you build a second queue of troops, you can occupy your elixir or dark elixir and then delete it for a refund. But make sure you do this before your next raid. So what I mean by that is if you have a second queue and you're farming for Dark Elixir, use that empty queue and build all Valkyries. And as you can see, it'll take away from your Dark Elixir while it's building, but then when you get off and come back on, you can delete those Valks and get your Dark Elixir back, which will prevent any enemies taking that Dark Elixir from your base. And this kind of applies to tip number 4 as well. Same concept. If you're in an event where they have a discounted troop, let's say there's a discounted Valk, again, for whatever reason, there's a discounted Valk, you can build your second queue of Valks for the discounted price, and once the event ends, delete those Valks and get refunds for the full price of a Valkyrie. So this is just, don't do it at the beginning of the event. Normally do it at the end of the event so you don't waste the whole event saving this dark. Like I would say, right before the event ends, build your second queue and delete it when the event's over for a full refund. But make sure it's a second queue, because your first queue does not give you a refund. You lose that loot. All right, so let's go ahead and jump into tip number 5. If you put a spell or troop for upgrade in the laboratory and then upgrade your laboratory, they will upgrade simultaneously. So put your golem down and then put your lab or research center down, and then by the time you get back on, both will be upgrading at the same time. So don't put your lab down unless you have a troop in there upgrading. All right, so before we move on to our last and final tip, I have a bonus tip for you guys that's not included in this 10 that was originally in my list. This is just a bonus that I thought you guys should know. So it's quite surprising to me that not 100% of the people who watch my videos are subscribed to my channel. There's only 65% of people who watch my videos are subscribed to my channel. So if you're one of those unfortunate 34.2%, I would suggest you go hit that subscribe button right now. And if you guys would like to support me by entering my creator code, I'm at 60 subscribers as of right now. I need 5,000. So only 4,940 more subscribers, and I can get you guys that creator code. You can enter it in your settings and support me and my channel to grow. So anyway, back to the tip. Last and final tip number 6. Using CWL medals on builder potions instead of hammers of heroes will allow you to speed up upgrade time on multiple heroes rather than just one. Now I know that's a mouthful, but what I mean is, instead of using your CWL medals to buy a hammer, which is 165 medals, you can buy builder potions for 30, put multiple heroes down, whether that means you're grinding with goblins or you're just using runes, whatever the case is, get multiple heroes down and use those builder potions, and you will spend roughly around 190. You can get multiple heroes up, as opposed to just buying one hammer for 165 and only getting one hero up. All right, so hopefully I didn't let you down. Hopefully there was at least one thing on this list that you didn't know of and now you're aware of, and that will hopefully lead to you liking or subscribing, or even dropping a comment down below of which of the 10 things I listed you did not know about. Either way it goes, I appreciate your time. I thank you so much for watching the video. Hopefully you learned something. I'm gonna end this video with that attack I mentioned before, and hopefully you guys have a great day. I'll see you in the next one.